Man, here it is, the 2026 ZX-4RR. Last year you could not get the RR in this black. This year you can. It's got some differences on it from the R model. Stay with me. We're fixing to ride it. Here we go. We'll turn that key on, kickstand up, this down. I always say this is one of the funnest bikes to ride, and it revs to 16,000 RPM. I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. I'm going to tell you what's different about this bike. Let's get going. Huge thank you to Plano, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, Vespa. They've got all this stuff side by sides. They've got a Black Friday sale going on this Friday. One thing I love about this bike is the smiles per miles, and I'll explain that. For her to come out, do have it in road mode. I'm going to switch it up to race. It has our sport. It does have 3 modes: rain, road, and sport. Here we go. One thing that is excellent about this bike is really approachable for beginners, and it does have a 16,000 RPM engine in it, but it pretty much makes the power over about 8,000. And another thing that's really nice about this bike, you basically get 2 bikes in one. Let me explain. So in the US, the ECU, or the computer, is neutered to like 55 horsepower, and I've got a Brentune link that I'll put up, or a Brentune link in the description, and get a ECU tune with them. Here we go. But I'll tell you the best thing, this bike is just so fun. This bike, the difference between the R and the RR is you do get the Kawasaki quick shifter, so it's clutchless. And this is really the closest you can get to a sport bike. Don't get me wrong, the Ninja 500s and 400s are really cool, or the Ninja 500s, but this is more of a leaning position. It has the ram air, and this is a really approachable bike for a beginner. You do get the quick shifter with it. You do get the bigger suspension, the bigger Showa suspension. The front is compression. You can adjust it. And man, I don't know if you can hear that whine, but this is such a fun bike. It weighs 420 pounds fully fueled. The seat height on this bike, thank you, sir. The seat height on this bike is 31.5 inches. This is a super fun bike. That dash will flip to white in the dark. Let's see if we can get it to flip. Hopefully it's on automatic. Nope, not dark enough. And you can go through your riding modes over here on the left, so you'll hold that down. That will change to road, and then you've got rain as well. Let's put it back up in the fun one. You can flash this bike and get 73, 74 horsepower out of it, so you could start low and in the 50 horsepower range, or the 47, 50 horsepower. Man, this is such a fun bike. There are 4 100cc pistons. Actually, the motor is 399 cc's, but with the quick shifter and the 6-speed gearbox, man, I tell you, you will not find a funner bike than this right here. I am leaned over, but not as drastic as like a ZX-6R. This is something you could ride all day. It has a 4-gallon fuel. Man, it's still got snap. Really, to get it up in its power range, turn that blinker off, you're going to have to get up 10,000 RPM. This bike is so fun when you hear it. Now, this has got the stock muffler on it, but just the way it winds up. Let's get out here. Let's listen to this. Woo! It gets ugly. Once it gets about 12,000 RPM, I'm in second gear doing 60 mile an hour. Sit there, buddy. bike is so much fun, man. And Plano Kawasaki's got both the R and the RR models. The difference in price, and I'll walk you around it real quick. Let me pull in the parking lot and walk you around this. The difference in price this year is $700, but this year they did add the black color. I've got a 30-inch inseam. It is very easy for me to flat foot this bike. Of course, I'm 200 pounds. Turn that blinker off, put it neutral. Kawasaki does have that easy neutral finder. It does have your gear selector, your fuel gauge, your buttons here that can switch between average mile per gallon. This is going to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 45 miles per gallon. You leave a comment if you would ever buy something like this, but I'm telling you, this is one of the funnest bikes to ride every year. I've done the 24, the 25, and now the 26 model. This year you do get the quick shifter with the RR. I don't know if you did last year. I have to research that. You do get a helmet holder, which I love. Helmet holders are kind of going away. You get a 160, 60, 17 back tire, and you get a 120, 70, 17 on the front. Look at this huge air intake. That is so cool. Make sure I'm getting that. You get the LED lights, LED blinkers. But look at this bike. I'll turn the blinkers on for you. I would imagine that cruise control will eventually end up on these smaller bikes. Do have metal arm mirrors. These are metal. You can get a back seat cover for these. They're probably $199, $299. You do get the better shock on this one. That's compression, rebound, and dampening adjustable. And the thing is super easy to work. Select over here your start and stop. Just hold it down. It sounds like a regular motorcycle that's got a lithium battery in it when it starts. Listen at it spin that starter. Woo! Kawasaki quick shifter, fuel gauge. It's got everything you need. It does do the white, but you get these Showa big piston forks, and this will do your preload adjustment right there, but the back one does it all, and it has that super cool Kawasaki green spring color. Front rotors are 290 millimeter. You get two of those, and you get the 4-piston radial mounted Kawasaki calipers that are made by Nissan. Super good stuff. You get the lower cowl. The lower cowl there comes with it. It comes exactly like you see it. Now you could get the R model, and it would be like, I think it's $92.99. It's $700 cheaper, but this bike is a 26 Ninja ZX-4RR ABS, $99.99. Look at it. If it was mine, I'd probably put a better set of tires on it. You leave a comment. A better pipe. I would definitely flash it. After, if I was a new rider, I would wait till I got used to it, learn the bike. But look at this beautiful color that's on this black, and last year everybody asked for it. Kawasaki is starting to really listen to their customer. It's got that black mist, beautiful color. I mean, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. I'll zoom in on it. What an awesome bike. Water cooled. Let's take it back on the street real quick, and then we'll take it back to the dealership. Make sure, one other thing I would definitely do is take these off. You can undo those bolts, take those off if nobody's going to ride with you. Let's get back on it. Here we go. You could turn that quick shifter off. I don't know why you would, and it does do up and down. I don't really know why you would, but once you get used to a bike with a quick shifter, you won't be able to live without it. I promise you. And it handles so well. These are great beginner racetrack bikes. But man, this bike is always like one of the funnest bikes that I do every year. Stop at that stop sign. Really didn't take this bike over 12,000 RPM. This bike was heat cycled before I rode it. And I don't know if you know about heat cycling, but it will break a bike in. Not completely. You still need to go through the gears and ride it and get some gear mesh. Thank you. I'm going to do another video coming out the end of this week of every motorcycle sport bike that they've got in there. They are I call it the speed capital of Texas, because if it's a sport bike, they have it in stock. They also have the special edition Hayabusa. They just sold one of the 750 GSXR 750s, the 40th anniversary. They get all this stuff first because they're a high volume dealer. And if you ever call up here and don't get an answer you like, or don't feel like you were handled right, give Mike Cannon a call. He's the sales manager. He'll be happy to help you. Hey, till I see you again, look at those headlights. Hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you leave a like. You're subscribed. I do all this new bike ride and review stuff first. We'll see you on the next one.